Boch not only to put together a couple of wins, but to do it in that fashion in a very close game. What did that show you about your team tonight?
Hey, we're playing well in close games, and in the last 2 days, and that's what we need to do because I think we're going to play in a lot of them. So this is a great experience for them. But starts with the pitching. Andrew, what a great job he did. Good hop on the fastball, had a good slider and changeup going, and just solid effort by him. Tough luck in that sixth inning there, with a couple infield hits. So that's why I went and got him because of who was coming up. And then you look at what Stratton did. Really, everybody, just a well-played game by us.
Definitely well played. And we talked about this the other day that, the young players haven't been part of this losing streak. And then again tonight, Duran comes up with a big hit in the ninth inning. What can you say about the last couple of days for him?
Yeah, well, we saw this in the first half.
Yeah.
With all the playing time he got, and he got big hit after big hit and did a lot of damage. But tonight, that was a big hit, as we saw, because of the home run there in the ninth to make it a one-run ball game. But Mitch, can't say enough about what he's doing since he's gotten all this playing time. He's done a great job behind the plate. He's gotten big hits for us. We're trying to get a run on the board there, and he comes through with that home run. Really lifted the ball club.
Sure, yeah, 4 now on this road trip. Okay, thanks, Boch.
Yeah.
Why don't you walk us through that final out, how you pulled that off?
I got extremely lucky. The glove flip just went the way I was supposed to. Nate made a good play on catching it because I kind of flipped it a little hard. Just all around a good play.
Well, it was hilarious when you came off. You were pumped, but the team was pumped. They wanted to see that good inning from you. How big was that to see that from your teammates, too?
It was huge. It's no secret I've been struggling a little bit these past couple outings. And the people that have had my back the most have been my teammates. So to see them as fired up as I was it's a good feeling. Just shows how close we are as a team. It was fun to make them laugh.
Across the bullpen, everybody has really struggled during this slump. It hasn't been one person. So as things start to turn around, can that go the opposite way too?
For sure. Bullpens, pitching staffs, they go through, slumps in a 162-game season. We all know that. It stinks when it happens late in the year, kind of like it is right now. But we've just kept grinding. We kept doing our thing. We kept getting our work in, believing in each other, talking to each other. And, we knew it was just a matter of time until it turned around.
Is that the best play you've ever made?
Maybe. I don't know.
Any other memorable plays?
I've had a couple bunt plays like that before, but that might have been my first glove flip, maybe.
Okay.
But yeah, one-run game, the situation, maybe. I don't know. I was
right,
happy.
But first glove flip that you can recall.
I think so, yeah. Don't quote me on that, but maybe.
European piece.
Right? We practice them every year in spring training. Mad Dog makes us go through them every day, and he's always happy when PFPs go our way. So it was. He had a big smile on his face too.
You want to talk about how pitchers are athletes?
We're definitely athletes. I don't know why we don't get credit for it, but we are 100% athletes.
Coming into this series, you guys were in quite a bit of a slump, and you wouldn't exactly call these games breakouts, but the way you guys were able to pull these games out, maybe it was.
It's just kind of how we've been all year. We're not going to give up. We're not going to quit. Like I said, these things happen throughout the year. When they happen in, August and September, it's a little more, kind of a bigger deal. If this were to happen in the first month of the season, it probably wouldn't have been that big of a deal. But we're coming down the stretch. We're trying to win as many games. We're trying to get the lead back. And, we just have to kind of keep going and figure it out.
Bochy said before the game tonight, he felt like after your start, you were moving up, that things were improving. Did you feel that coming into tonight's game?
Yeah, I've been working on a few things, feeling good. Body feels good, mentally feel good. Just had a few kind of weird ones. I was on a good roll, and then San Francisco kind of got off track, and it's taken me a few, obviously, that weren't that great. I feel like I'm in a good spot and just need to keep building on this. And, we know what time of year it is. We know what the motive is. It's just trying to get wins and keep us in games.
Could you feel it early on? You looked like it, that you'd come out.
Yeah, I threw a few off the mound yesterday and felt really, really good about what I was doing. Felt good. Heaney was talking to me after the bullpen. We were walking through the outfield. Like, hey, fastball's coming out good. Like, let's, just kind of stick with that. And had a good game plan. I don't think I'd thrown to him yet, so it's nice to throw to him. And yeah, it's good.
The one thing that stands out, if I go back and look at your shutout, your dominant outings like tonight, right? It's all like 60% or higher four-seamers.
Yeah.
Is that because you've got a good four-seamer that night, or is it because you're just going more to the
It's very much like it can be a little bit like chicken or the egg there. I felt like I had a really good four-seam. Hedgie was telling me that fastball was coming out good. So, when you can get that in there, establish it, work ahead, then it makes the off speed a little bit better. You can mix that in, get a little bit like quicker outs and get some, a little bit less, not as good of swings on some of those. And so that helps a lot. So I know it makes me good when I'm good. But also when you're not going good, it's tough to, it's tough to trust like, hey, I'm just going to throw heaters in there, especially when you're falling behind, like if you're behind 2-0, it doesn't matter how great your heater is, guys are prepared for it. So it goes hand in hand.
But the aim is to be able to go out there and be fastball.
The aim is to get people out. But how we do that is based on, we have a game plan for certain hitters. I might have something that feels better that day, doesn't feel as good that day. Situations, we're trying to get a ground ball, whatever it may be, we may go to something different. So it's always, it's always moving. I mean, that's part of game planning. It's part of, in-game adjustments, all those things.
So was this the case that the four-seamer just kept on working for you, so you kept using it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I mean, it felt good. I think we mixed in some good change-ups there too, and tried to get a few strikes with the sliders early, and then tried to. I didn't really throw like very many good like swing and miss or back foot sliders today. It's mostly strike sliders, but when the fastball is good, like you don't get as good of swings on the slider.